The RV Show USA is brought to you by Rockwood, building better RVs, making smarter RVers. And welcome back to the most listened to, the most talked about show on radio and social media about the RV lifestyle. Alan Warren here, the RV Wingman. And one big reason so many folks tune in is that we surround ourselves with the best folks in the RV industry. We don't lie, and I calls them as I sees them. So thank you for being with us today. You know, with the RV show season being in full swing, I thought it'd be a good idea to get an RV dealer's perspective and advice on how to approach going to an RV show, especially if you are a buyer. On our guest line is my friend Cannon Combs, owner of RV Station here in Texas. Cannon, it's an exciting time of year for RVers and showgoers, isn't it?
Shows are in full bloom, and they're going very well, yes.
You have been in the RV industry for a very long time. Are there some things that showgoers should consider or do that can help them? I mean, from a dealer's perspective, give me some advice.
Golly, I would say the first thing, Alan, is to do your homework before going to the show. And that a lot of things are included into that. One of the things would be, go to the shows. These shows like the Houston show is next week, and the show will have a website. You can go onto their websites and find out who the exhibitors will be, and do your research. Check out the dealers that are going to the show. Check out their Google reviews. Check out BB&B or Yelp or whatever. If you really got to dig in deep to see who you're buying from. That's the biggest thing, because you walk into these shows and all the displays are big and beautiful, and you see the RV you like and you get caught off guard. You're an impulse buyer. You haven't done any homework, and bam, the next thing you know, you're an owner, and you didn't do the work that you should have done. So, I would say a lot of people say they do their homework until they find out, 6 weeks into owning an RV, that they could have saved money, they could have made a better decision. So my biggest advice is do a little bit of homework. It doesn't take long, maybe an hour research. Know the dealers, look at their reviews. You and I always talk about reviews. Be careful with these. Some of these dealers, Alan, nowadays are buying reviews.
They are.
There's companies in India that'll sit around and write reviews all day long. That's the biggest thing with RV Station, and what we do is we don't have fake reviews, and we concentrate on every single customer. Well, when you go in and read my reviews, they're real, so they're not two-liners.
So hang on. I love what you said about going, before you even go to the show, go to the promoter's website, find out who the exhibitors are, and however many RV dealers there are, spend 10 minutes maybe on each one, 5 minutes on each one, and start reading those recent reviews, because I read a lot of them, so I can tell a fake one from a real one, at least I think I can. But you can eliminate probably half the dealers right there, regardless. Go, ooh, I ain't doing business with those people. And you can isolate and go, okay, those are the 2 or 3 dealers that seem the best in terms of customer satisfaction, and then really try to focus on those. I think that's great advice. What are your thoughts about the mega dealers? I know y'all are not a mega dealer. You're not a tiny dealer, but you're not going to be the biggest dealer in a show. When people go into the show and they see these ginormous spreads with just dozens and dozens and dozens of RVs in them, it's easy to get mesmerized. Talk to me about the difference between mega dealers and a boutique dealership like you've got at RV Station.
I mean, it's I think the size of a dealership is probably the least important things in terms of being a happy camper. I really do. I mean, you can have the biggest buildings and the most acres and the most RVs on your lot, and it really means nothing. I'm not saying that there's not great big dealers out there that don't take care of their customers, because there are some, but don't be mesmerized by the size of an RV dealer's building.
Well, somebody has to pay for that, Cannon Combs. I mean, somebody's got to pay.
First of all, they're paying for it, and the thing that customers need most of all, and I think this is the biggest factor in our growth is having a strong relationship with their dealer. They need a dealer that's going to be for them when they need them, a dealer that's not going to lie, a dealer that does everything in their power to make sure the units are ready to go camping. The important thing is the relationship. I can't talk about that enough.
Cannon, I'm going to jump in here and tell you that I completely 1,000% agree with everything you're saying, but there are people out there that are going, oh, nobody cares. They're all a bunch of crooks. That's not true. There are dealers that care, and you may not like everything the dealer tells you because it's the truth, but it's the truth, and relationships do matter, because when you have a problem, you're going to wish you had a good relationship with your dealer.
Yeah, you do. I mean, some that's what I like about the boutique dealers. I was on the OE side for years and years and years, and I think the reason that we kind of stay, boutique, even though we have 8 of them, is to have those personal relationships with every single customer. I don't know what it's like to sell 100 or 200 per location, and it to me it seems more difficult to have a closer relationship with the customers. Hopefully I get to that one day, and I'm going to find out. I mean, I feel like I'll just build bigger service centers if I need them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just so important that we know our customers and we take care of them so that they come back year after year, for sure.
Talk to me about the importance of the dealer doing a true inspection of the unit when it arrives at the dealership from the manufacturer. And that, to me, is just critical. I think that's one of the reasons why RV Station has good reviews, because y'all actually inspect your RVs and fix something if it needs to be fixed before you give it to an owner and say, well, bring it back in a couple of weeks and we'll work on it.
No, yeah. I mean, we definitely walk through the whole coach from front to back, top to bottom. Very important that everything's working. Again, and we've talked about this a bunch, but we spent multiple hours with every single customer going over the thing. There's a lot of customers that have never had an RV, so they need to understand all that stuff. But yeah, making sure the RV is ready to go and it's campground ready is one of our biggest priorities. Big time. All
right, listen, in the last minute, or probably a little bit more than a minute, let's talk about the RV Ed classes, because they have changed a little bit, and they're going to become camper class starting in March. Talk to me a little bit about that.
RV education has done awesome things. We love the people coming to the classes, and we're getting more and more people coming in that haven't bought trailers. So we're going to change the class into what's called camper class. It's going to be for people. We're going to provide information to people that are looking at buying an RV. So primarily for your first timers or newbies, as we call them, people can attend the class. They can learn the most important aspects of deciding to buy the right RV, and the importance of selecting the right RV dealer to buy from. Obviously, you're going to be sitting in my arms when you come to my class, so you think it's going to be biased, but to be honest with you, Alan, it's not. I mean, we really want to educate people on what to look for and what not to look for. The obvious listeners going, well, that's getting you in there to buy the class, but it's really not. I mean, most of our classes have come down to, well, what do I look for when I'm buying an RV? I don't know what to, we did that 30 things why not to buy an entry-level RV of certain price points. And when you go over that stuff with these people, they're just mesmerized by the things that they didn't know. So we feel like it's better to go that route into more educating people on what to look for and what not to look for. So I think it's going to be a big step for this. I mean, we've got a lot of people already signing up, and we're excited about it. I think it's gonna go over very well. Camper class,
cool name, and folks, it's going to be on the second Saturday of every month at 9:00 in the morning. Free coffee and donuts at RV Station, and no pressure. Just go and you'll leave knowing a whole lot more than when you arrived. Hey, Cannon, we got a scoop. I'll see you on Valentine's Day, the 14th, or the following day at the Houston RV Show. All right.
All right, man. We're looking forward to seeing you. I appreciate you guys.
Likewise, you take care. All right, great advice right there, folks, from Cannon Combs at RV Station. Doing your homework really can save you thousands and thousands of dollars. Keep in mind that more than just getting a good price on a new RV, you really do need to create a strong relationship with a dealer that you can trust over the long haul. Ask any RVer that is having problems. They'll tell you they wish that they had a better relationship with their dealer before their problem ever surfaced. To sign up for Camper Class, just visit our website, click on the tab that says, guess what? Camper Class. Real easy. That's it for today's show. Thank you for being with us, and special thanks to Mike Miles, who runs a Camping World store over in Lake City, Florida. Thank you, Mike, for tuning in. While we may not see eye to eye with everything, I do appreciate our civil communication, and I really mean it. Thanks a lot for being with us. Until next time, I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman, reminding you, be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home. So long, everybody.